All right, it's the start of the holidays. I am getting ready for a Thanksgiving meal with friends. We're having Friendsgiving today. I have lots of baking and cooking and getting the table ready. I'm so excited. Aprons on, let's go. Okay, I'm starting to work on the desserts. So I have things out, defrosting and getting to room temperature, like the whipped topping, the puff pastry. That takes about 40 minutes, and my cream cheese. These are gonna be for the turnovers and the no-bake pumpkin mousse pie. I'm also going to get my butter ready for tonight and get it to room temperature. This is salted butter. I like salted butter on my rolls. I hate when you go to a restaurant and they give you butter for your rolls and it's like cold butter. It's like, how is this supposed to spread? On here it says more is butter. How cute is that? I'm gonna just wrap these. I want to introduce you to this recipe that I tried and I fell in love with, and I haven't shared it with you yet. It's a cranberry strawberry sauce, and it is so good. This is from the Griffith Family Recipes Cookbook. It is so good. It is so easy, and I'm excited to share with you today. To our saucepan, you're going to add 2 cups of cranberries, a half a cup of water, a half a cup of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of tapioca. We're gonna boil this until like the berries burst open, and then we'll hit it with the strawberries. Once that happens, turn the heat off and then add in your 10 ounces of frozen strawberries. Mix it all up. It's been a while since I made this recipe. It's good, but to add more cranberries. So I'm gonna boil up just 1 more cup of the cranberries with some water, and then I'm gonna strain it and add it in to what I already got going on over here. It smells so good. I wish you could smell this. So now I'm just gonna write in the notes of this recipe to add 3 cups of cranberries. All right, I'm gonna put this in the bowl and set it in the fridge so it has majority of the day to get ready and set up and be nice and chill for our turkey tonight. I'm in charge of the cranberry sauce, and that is done. So about a week and a half ago, I made some pumpkin puree. This is the good stuff, fresh. Let's get going on the no-bake pie and the pumpkin pie. I guess I was done with that. All right, this is done. This is gonna go in the fridge to settle and firm up, and it's gonna be delicious. Going in the fridge. For my pumpkin pie, I am following the Libby's recipe that's on the back of their can because I just think it's absolutely delicious. I'm going to measure out 15 ounces of this puree to do a pie. No homemade pie crust today. We are gonna get some help with pre-made pie crust. Okay, well, this is gonna bake for 15 minutes at 425 degrees, and then we'll lower the temperature to 350 degrees for the remaining of the time. Let's talk about the turkey. Derek got up this morning, I started the smoker and got it going. It's on low and slow. It might get done a little early, but that's okay. We could cover it in foil, put a towel on top. That thing will stay piping hot for like hours. When we take it off, if we need to crisp up the skin, we'll just put the turkey under the broiler. I can't wait. He greeted me this morning. He woke me up with a kiss and I could smell his beard. Do we get to have a sneak peek at the bird?
You want to sneak peek it right now?
Yeah, you want a sneak peek? Let's go see the bird. Ooh, it looks good. Ooh, that's gorgeous. So I need to get going on the turnovers because that pastry is pretty much ready for me. So I'm going to start with the cherry turnovers. I'm just doing the good old can, easy, fast. I'm going to use a cup to roll this out a little more. Now I don't want to make huge turnovers. I kind of want to do some mini ones so that way we could do more of a variety and not just be stuck with these big ones. I don't want to stuff these too full I don't want them to burst open. I'm gonna beat my egg, has water in it too. All right, so I'm going to form them into a triangle, get them all pretty. So then I'm gonna take my egg wash and come in, get this with that, and tap some sugar on it. I'm gonna do that to the rest of these. This is gonna bake in a 400-degree oven for 20 minutes. They've exploded, which I thought they would with me messing with them, but that's okay. We can shove stuff back in.
Just shove them in your mouth.
Yep, I'm gonna shove them back in, put them on a wire rack so they could cool. Oh my gosh. Next, I'm gonna do the same thing with blueberries. I have some fresh blueberries here, about a cup. You could do this with frozen. So this whole box is giving us cherry turnovers and blueberry turnovers. Yum. Any tips on turnovers, please give them to me. They end up tasting great, even if they look a little wonky. Okay, this is going in again, maybe not for 20 minutes. I'll check it at 15. Oh my goodness. Yummy blueberry and cherry. Oh yes.
Turnovers look good.
The turnovers do look good. Okay, I'm gonna save the rest of this cherry pie filling for Thanksgiving. Beth is making a baked crab dip.
Oh, yeah.
House smells good. You can smell the smoke from the Traeger. It smells amazing. It's in Derek's beard, so every time I kiss him,
It's amazing.
it's amazing. I'm gonna clean up here and then we'll move on to the next stage. So in the She's in Her Apron weekly and annual planner, it comes again with the Thanksgiving sheets that I've been sharing, but there's also a cooking schedule here. So if you like to keep track hour by hour of what you're doing, you totally can. Mr. Toodles is peeling potatoes.
Yeah, she's got me put to work.
I sure do. Turkey and potatoes, oh goodness. So those are gonna go in the Instant Pot, and these are going to high pressure for 12 minutes. This is how we did our holiday table last year. So pretty. And that's how I was gonna do it this year for Friendsgiving. But I already have this tablecloth that I've had on all week, and it is so pretty. And it's like water resistant, like for spills and stuff. Oh my goodness, it's so nice. I got it at Tuesday morning. And it's got these silver snowflakes. Oh, it's so pretty. I decided to do the gold chargers with our plates instead of the wood. But these napkins are much too busy, and I didn't want like a dark table setting and using the wood chargers. So instead of the wood charger, we're going to do gold. Instead of this napkin, we're going to do the red napkin, and it goes with our table setting with the red inside with the balls. And so now I just got to go get the rings for the napkins, and I'm really excited how it's going to turn out. Last minute changes, but it's going to look good. We had to mix up the table a little bit because I forgot we had 5 couples and I was setting it for 4. So Derek and I at the head have the brown wood chargers, and then everybody else has the gold and red napkins. Some of our glasses have the pretty wreath on it. I gotta remember to buy for 12 and not just for 10 or 8. Took the centerpiece off because it's kind of a narrow dining room table. I just took it off. I will put Beth's rolls in the middle. So I have our butter on the table. Things are looking good. We're in a good spot. Next, I'm gonna work on my favorite part of any Thanksgiving meal, the stuffing. So in my pan on the stove, I'm melting some butter, and I'm going to chop up some onion, celery, and mushrooms and get those sauteing. So I'm gonna need 2 cups of chopped celery, 2 cups of chopped onion, because we are going to use 2 bags of the Mrs. Cumberson's herb stuffing. So this is 20 ounces of stuffing mix. Add our sauteed mushrooms, onions, and celery. 2 eggs in. I added like marjoram and thyme, sage, salt and pepper to my veggies. Now we're gonna add our chicken stock. I might only use 1 can. I don't like to have it totally soaked. I really go off of sight to the consistency that I want. This might be a little too wet, but that's okay. It'll just cook longer. So we're gonna cover with foil. This is gonna bake at 350 degrees for about 40 minutes, and then we'll take the top off and let it crisp up a bit. Breaking one of my rules, trying a new recipe the day of. If it doesn't turn out, no big deal, I don't need to serve it. But I have been craving creamed corn like crazy. So this is the corn that I froze a couple of months ago. So I've got 20 ounces of corn in here, 4 tablespoons of butter in there that I'm gonna melt down with my corn, and I'm gonna get some onion in there too. I'm not sure how much onion I added in there, but I chopped it super fine and it's in there. Okay, I'm adding 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, a teaspoon of salt, but I am doubling this, but I'm gonna go maybe a teaspoon and a half just to be safe. 2 tablespoons of sugar. Oh, but we're doubling this, so. All right, it is thickening, and I had it boil and I brought it down to a simmer. This is so good, the salt, the sugar, and then I hit it with some Parmesan cheese, grated Parmesan cheese, and put it in here. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I did the onions. Like, that was from Martha Stewart, and the butter. I'm so glad I did because it just, oh, makes it so good. And that Parmesan cheese, yum. So if you make cream corn, what do? I would love to know. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to have this tonight. Heather is making a dessert charcuterie board. Will you look at this?
Oh yeah,
She is going to town. She has meringues. Is that like a pumpkin nut bread?
No, it's a pumpkin blondie.
Oh my gosh. And then these maple cookies. These are apple cider cookies. They're amazing. And eclairs. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at Beth's rolls. Oh my gosh.
Pretty dinner eclair.
And look. She brought them, Heather. She brought them again.
I actually have been like, this has been on my mind.
Seriously.
Oh.
This is my friend Heather. We have a ton of new friends now.
Traeger is
So this is my friend
Hi.
Heather.
Oh, let me get this off.
I grew up with her. She's amazing. And so you're gonna help me put Beth's rolls into those bowls.
I can't promise all of them will end up in there, but I'll try.
All right, the cream
I
corn
think
is
I
thickening up
overgarlicked them,
beautifully. Beth is mashing my potatoes.
Am I just going
Just
in?
put them in the 2 bowls, and then we'll put them on the table.
Okay.
My stuffing is done. I already took the aluminum foil off. I'm gonna check to see if it's crisped up. I think I'm gonna put it in for a few more minutes.
How much bumpers is
Oh
done?
my god.
Came in quick.
That is gorgeous. We have the cranberry salsa, like spread, salami, the 2 types of brie cheeses that are super creamy, crackers, grapes, that's like a pumpkin spread, grapes, and then a spinach artichoke dip, crab dip, which I can't wait to eat with the bread. Okay, so right now I'm filling up the glasses with some of this yummy pebble ice. I love pebble ice. So we've got the sides. I just pulled out the stuffing and the Brussels sprouts. The potatoes I just heated up back up in the oven. Those are coming out. Derek's just getting the turkey ready and we can eat. The skin is so good. The meat is perfect. He ended up seasoning it, like basting it with mayonnaise again, but didn't do as much as he did last Thanksgiving. And it's perfect. It's so good. The meat is so tender. And I'm heating up the gravy. And it is Kevin's gravy from Costco. And it's got bits of turkey in there. Tonight was so fun. So much food. So many good desserts. Heather and her dessert grazing board. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. Everyone made delicious dishes. It was so good. We have a lot of leftovers. I have a lot of leftovers. So click on the video here so you can see some ways to use up those leftovers. New yummy dishes that your family is going to love. I'll see you over there. Thanks for joining me. Bye.